Okay, I'm very nervous because I don't do this often. Don't study.
You got this.
Okay, before I start, let me ask you some questions. Prizes. What's 8 times 7? Anyone? Well done. What is the formula for area of triangle? Who said it? Okay, catch. One more question. What is the capital of France? Okay, good job. Okay, now look at all of you. What are you doing?
Answering questions.
Very good, answering questions. So you see so many years out of school and you are still performing on command. Question, answer, rewards. Right? So for many years, I thought I was good at life. Not because I was brave, not because I was wise, not because I had all figured out, but because I thought that I was good at finding answers. School makes sense. The teacher asked a question, I answered. The exam asked a question, I answered. It was easy. There were rules, there was structure, and it's consistent. As long as you're willing to work hard, prepare well enough, there will always be the right answer at the back. Because I thought I can find the answers well, I assumed that I was prepared for adulthood. Then I became a math teacher. If you think about it, this is one of the professions that is most obsessed with answers. Correct?
Yeah.
Every day I stood in front of the student and I said, show me your working. Do your corrections. Find me the right answer. Looking back, I may have spent decades preparing students for a world that doesn't exist. Because life, as it turns out, is a terrible math teacher. Question change. Should I stay in the job? Should I leave the job? Should I start a business? Should I walk away from something good for something that may be better? So none of this have an answer. I realized something. I realized I studied for the wrong exam. So what did I do? As any good student, I started searching for answers. I read books, I listened to podcasts, and then I go for courses, many courses. I met Subhash at one of the courses. I've got a few classmates here. I went to a course that told me to stop going for courses. I hired a coach. The coach asked me, what's my thought? And I said, I don't know, that's why I hired you. And she said, good, sit with that. And I sat with that for 8 months. Then I started building spreadsheet, beautiful spreadsheet, color-coded spreadsheet. The spreadsheet that makes you feel very productive, but you're not making any decision. My spreadsheet was so detailed that if NASA called me, I'm ready. But NASA didn't call. The problem was not because I couldn't find the answer, because there was no answer. I'm sure many of us right now is facing the exact same problem. Not because we are incapable, not because we are lazy, not because we are lacking information, but because we spend years mastering that one game and then found ourselves in another game. School taught us to look for answers. Life asks us to make decisions. A problem has an answer. A decision has consequences. A problem rewards accuracy. A decision demands responsibility. So the problem is not about looking for an answer. Many years ago, someone approached me with a business opportunity. He said, let's start a learning center from scratch. Part of me thought that was a great idea. Another part of me thought that's a terrible idea. So what did I do? I opened my spreadsheet. Because apparently I thought that the spreadsheet could save me. So I started doing all the color coding. I built forecasts, projection. I built revenue models. I did my risk assessment. Yes, the spreadsheet could calculate the risk, but the spreadsheet couldn't calculate who I would become. Yes, the spreadsheet could estimate revenue, but the spreadsheet couldn't estimate the regrets. The spreadsheet could tell me the spreadsheet could tell me what could happen if I tried, but the spreadsheet couldn't tell me what might happen if I didn't try. I realized something. I wasn't trying to make a decision, I was avoiding one. As long as I was analyzing, I didn't have to choose. As long as I didn't have to choose, I couldn't be wrong. My problem was not information problem. My problem was a courage problem. Now I work with professionals, founders, executives, the ones that walk into the room looking very, very confident. Guess what? They don't have the answers to. What difference did they have? The difference was not the certainty. The difference was action. Confidence is not certainty. Confidence is the willingness to act without it. So I'd like to leave you with a question today. What decision are you postponing while waiting for the right answer? You have done enough research, you have done enough projection, you have done enough optimizing. The answer's not coming. We spend years preparing students, preparing our children for the right answer. Then we release them into the world where the most important ones don't. So you see, a lot of capable people are stuck, not because they don't know the answer, because there's no answer. Our goal is not to find the answer. Our goal is to choose in the uncertainty. I'm Pei Yi, I'm a decision strategist. So if any of the story resonate with you, please come and talk to me. Thank you very much.